Dude, I haven't seen you on a leaderboard in forever. Did you quit after dropping Jeff?
Obviously not. I haven't seen you on the leaderboard to begin with. Outside of ranked.
I don't even play the game, and I still have more than you.
Good.
Like,
how was it even possible?
Wait. Look. No, listen. Fuck that. I'm not doing 5. I need 10 if I'm gonna... Yo! Is that L?
Go against the game, you must be ready to hide. Swinging on the corner, bang my tail till it pops. I thought I was a goner, players to your honor. Burn marijuana, deep diamond in the sauna. Hotter than the sauna, I made her ass a lot. Ball up baby Prada, she popped it for the dollar. Don't stick around.
Welcome to Xen. I'm going to ask some questions really quickly just about your journey, kind of what it was like to join Xen, just so everybody can kind of understand you.
Okay, sounds good. I'm ready.
All right, so the first question I got to ask you, what was the decision like to join Xen? What went into it? Was it an easy decision?
I thought it was a pretty easy decision because most of my friends are in Xen. Pretty much my whole group, my best friends are in the team. And it was pretty much a no-brainer for me because I wanted to be a part of the community and do the things that they were doing. I felt like I was missing out if I wasn't in, so I had to get in.
Yeah, I feel like in content creation, people don't understand how much that plays into it. As a creator, I feel like you need friends that are also trying to make content and push each other. It's just so important.
Well, if you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, then you're most likely going to be successful. So I've been very serious about that recently. I'm very careful with who I talking to recently, so. And
kind of in that same pathway, I'm sure a lot of people want to know, what has your journey been like on YouTube? How have you been able to be successful with it? Maybe some tips that you have for people that are trying to get to the same level one day.
Well, I've been making YouTube videos since I was a kid, like 15 years ago or like 10 years ago on COD. Nothing came from that. I started playing Fortnite. When I went pro in Fortnite, I started making little montages here and there, but I wasn't taking it like serious at all. I would say it really started like 6 months ago when I went to Ken's house, because I stayed with Ken Beans in his house, and I saw like his whole process and how he thought about things. That was the moment that I started really taking YouTube very serious. Probably about 6 months ago. And at first, I, had an editor. I had him, kind of take the reins with the video, and I still put a lot of input, but the vids still didn't turn out exactly how I thought they should, and I knew I had more potential than what was being produced. One day I just said, screw it. I'm doing this all myself. My vids weren't doing that great either, and I knew that they could do better. I knew they could. So, because I had brought up my shorts like a year ago, and it was all me. I did everything. Then the next video, the literal next video, I started doing everything myself, like the scripting, the recording, the editing, doing everything. I hit 100K views instantly. It was instant gratification. So my biggest tip would be sit down, learn your niche, learn how to edit, and you genuinely need to start doing it by yourself, because if you don't know how to do it yourself, then you can't communicate to people that you're trying to work with how they can achieve the finished product.
I think it's something that a lot of newer creators definitely need to think about. I've been asked many times, yo, should I hire an editor? Should I start a team? And I think once you hit a certain level, it definitely helps with the consistency. But if you don't know how to make a video, paying somebody $100 to edit a 20-minute video is not going to change anything for you.
Yeah,
you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, so, I was paying $300.
Yeah,
and I still wasn't getting what I felt like I should. So that was crazy.
But what you're talking about is, and that's part of the reason you're here in Xen now, is you've put in all of the work that maybe people don't see behind the scenes over the years to learn little things.
Oh yeah.
Over time, every video, you learn something new, or you learn how to make a better title or have a better idea for a video. And it's people don't necessarily see that. They just see the finished product. Yeah. But it adds up over time.
Oh yeah, those videos take 5 days to make, and I'm grinding 8 hours a day the whole time. When you do it all alone, you learn a lot, trust me.
No, 100%. Something that's a little more of a different aspect here. Fortnite competitive, just Fortnite overall. How'd you start out at Fortnite? How'd you get where you have been?
I started out playing Fortnite in season 3, because chapter 1, season 3. I played the second or the first season, and I hated the game. I thought it was trash. I was like, man, I'm not playing this. I went back to play Counter-Strike. But I finally, the game just blew up so much. I'm like, well, everybody's playing it. I feel like I have to play. So, yeah. I mean, as soon as I picked up the game, I was way better than everybody. Like I was dropping
Yeah.
in, dropping 20s. Like my first games I played, I was like, this game is easy. Like why is this game
Yeah.
so easy? I had like some sort of connection or something from H1Z1. His name is 50. I mean, Dig 50. And back in the day, there was a pro Discord. I had ended up in there, and I just had a squad, and like I was in the pro community season 3, and I've just been grinding ever since. I ended up having a pretty like good run in World Cup. I didn't qual. I mean, the money was so good back then. I mean, my God, you could place top 1,000 and still get $100. Like I was placing like top 100. Like I remember I placed like top 50 or like top 30 one time in like week 9 with like Cowboy, and I almost qualified, and I was so sad when I didn't. But I would say my peak in competitive was probably chapter 2, the solo FNCS season, because I had done really well in some dream hacks and like Booga Cups, and I'm still grinding comp and I'm still doing really well. Like I just got 60th in the last Cash Cup. I was so close, and then I qualified for finals week 1 of this season, so I'm still doing well. But my main focus nowadays is I'm trying to, you know, create content. That's like my desire. Like I love streaming, and I really love making YouTube videos. So that's like my big goal nowadays. Like I'm not just strictly playing Fortnite, because it used to be like that, and like I was miserable. So
what would you say is the most important thing that you've learned on your journey that like somebody watching this, say they want to join Xen or they want to be a content creator, that would help them the most or be the most valuable?
I think discipline is probably the most important thing. Posting on all platforms. If you can find a way to like find success on every single platform, you're just going to take over the world. I think a big problem for me was I was only focused on Twitch and only streaming, and that really screwed me over. And I feel like a lot of people are like, I love streaming, and they just stream, and they stream for 12 hours and they think they're grinding, but that's not grinding. You got to change your approach. Like you got to make sure you're posting to TikTok, making some good YouTube videos, and streaming. You got to do everything. So I think delegating your time correctly and the most efficient is probably the most important lesson I learned.
I think that's one of the things that, to be fair, like all creators are still struggling with. And I think people that are watching this video, first of all, make sure you subscribe and like if you did watch all the way to this point.
Real.
How you not subscribed? Come on.
Real.
And if you do want to like hit that upper echelon as a creator, I think that's the creators that generally are more successful and, for example, join Xen or find success on YouTube. Those are the creators that they didn't give up. They kept trying to come up with ideas, and when they had a bad video or a bad week, they got back up again.
I mean, the ceiling on YouTube is endless. Like if you make a good video, it'll most likely do well. You just got to keep on smacking at it, and you'll find the success if you actually are creating a good product.
Owl, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about your journey. Welcome to Xen. We're excited to have you here. And guys, make sure you keep up with Owl on YouTube, on Twitch. We'll put his socials down below. It's our newest Xen member.
Thank you. Yeah, check me out on YouTube, AlFN, on all socials. So you can find me anywhere, just AlFN. I got the same on everything.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you guys in the next one.